We got a little flat tire on the tractor. There we go. Coming over the whole thing.
I'm like, wait a minute.
So it's been kind of a slow day here, but we're gonna go out to the barn and check on Daddy. He has got himself a new man cave out there. He's been out there working on his chainsaws. He's got his lights all up. So we're gonna go outside real quick and check on him and see what he's been up to. You ready, Alice?
Yep.
We found him at his new bench in his new man cave. What you doing?
We got some chainsaw maintenance. This is the new one.
The new one.
This is a 2018 model. If there's any gearheads watching, I want to know what chainsaw I run. Husqvarna 562. Good saws. This one we're getting back going. She
Needs some TLC.
spark plug hole got stripped out, so the cylinder's no good. Gonna take this one apart. This is a junk part saw. Gonna rob the cylinder off that. Rob Peter to pay Paul. But it's been a slow.
This one.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is the new one. This is Daddy's good one. This is a good one too, once we get it going again. I'll do some videos for you guys out there that are in chainsaws and stuff.
But cutting trees down.
That's what they do. They chop trees down. So there hasn't been much going on the past couple days up here. It's been real bad weather Sunday, so we didn't do much. We had some family stuff to do to get ready for today, Monday. We had a tax appointment this afternoon, which, if you're self-employed, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's no sense to even go that route right now, but anyways. So this video might be a little bit different than the other ones as far as, you know, activities going on and stuff. But we want to go inside and share a little bit more about our plans up here, where we're going, and kind of why we chose this route to farm up here and live this lifestyle in a little more detail. So we'll go inside where it's warmer and sit down, and those of you who are new to the channel, check out our other videos to see what this channel is about, because this one might be a little off from those, but we hope you do follow along. So, what do you think, Alice? Go inside?
Let's head inside.
I want to tell the people
Okay.
one thing.
Sure.
So we want to still do the video so you can do the same thing as us.
Oh, you want other people to start a channel?
Well, I just wanted to say that, Daddy.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. All right, let's head inside.
Just so to get right to the point of why we're doing this and doing this farm and sharing it with people is, for us, health. Health is a big problem with us, with I think a lot of you, a lot of the world, and it all comes down to our food, where it comes from, and what we put into our bodies is, you know, ultimately they say you are what you eat. I have food restrictions, you know, I have celiac, so wheat, gluten, the whole 9 yards, that's out of the question. But it goes much further than that. Our daughter, she's celiac as well. And it's not so much about even that as the fact of the food nowadays is mass produced, pesticides. Any of you that aren't, you know, educated in where our food comes from, I encourage you to watch some stuff and take a look and see where it's coming from. Groceries, you know, that's one of our biggest bills. Ashley knows. She gets our groceries every Saturday. And
Another key point on why we're doing this is wealth, and groceries falls under that category for us. You know, wealth to us doesn't mean that we have thousands of dollars in the bank. You know, living a stress-free financial life and being able to pay our bills, and groceries unfortunately falls under one of our highest bills every week. Living in a household of 3, 2 of which have food restrictions, but at the same time, they're different types of food restrictions. They're both celiac, but one can eat one thing, the other one can eat the other thing. So therefore, we've got a lot of different foods in the house, and we're trying to take the further step to know where our food's coming from, know what's been put into our food, and know what we're putting into our bodies.
So with the health and the wealth being our top two reasons to do this, it kind of rolls into the bigger picture, and that's our quality of life. You can't have a quality of life if you're sick, if you're battling certain ailments. It's hard to enjoy what's around you and your family. So with this adventure, taking this route, we are able to enjoy our time together and grow good food to be healthy, which in turn puts us in better moods. We're not stressed out, and we all are outside doing something together. So with the quality of life, that's important for us, and with health and wealth being our top two, I think that really
is the quality of life.
Yeah.
Health and wealth is the quality of life.
Exactly. So another factor of this is
I grew up in this community. I grew up 5 miles away from where we live, but I didn't grow up in a farm family. Honestly, this is all a brand new experience for me. So I am very anxious and very excited to learn all these new skills. Scott knows a lot of this stuff, therefore he's going to be teaching me something new every day, and I feel like that, in a marriage you learn from each other, and he's going to be teaching me new things every day, and I'm really looking forward to that. But in that, at the same time, we're also here to help educate the community, which is why we decided that when we were going to take this journey, that we wanted to take you guys along with us and try to teach you guys in the same sense along the way. It also is going to give us the opportunity to allow some of the people in our community to be able to take part in what we are doing, to offer them fresh food when our strawberries and our melons and our pumpkins and our squash are ready. One of our goals is to be able to sell these at a affordable cost to people, because again, going back to groceries, me doing the grocery shopping every weekend, I know how unaffordable it is to live a healthy lifestyle. So we want to take that opportunity to be able to take what we're doing and give it to the community.
And like Ashley was saying, she wasn't raised up around a farm family, and not necessarily was but I was exposed to it.
Working on a farm.
As a young boy, I was into, the farming and the tractor books, and it kind of led me to working on a dairy farm through high school and all that, and a vegetable farm for a small stint. So I've been around it a lot, but this is my first time actually implementing it.
We're implementing it together. It's going to be a learning experience.
Taking it seriously, we're going to invest some money into this summer for a return that isn't guaranteed. I mean, farming's not a guarantee, but we're going to try our best to get back, and we will, what we put into it. So
we've always been told, respect the land, give the land what it needs, and it's going to give back to you, and that's what we're looking to do.
Yeah, and I've learned a lot over the past, I would say the past 3 or 4 years for me, working in the woods full time while we're establishing this place. I've become more connected to the land, and when I say that, I mean I respect it more. When you're out there every day in it, and you get to see all the different things that go on, I get to see all these animals up close. I'm cutting trees down by hand, right there with them. You unconsciously are changing and becoming aware of what's out there, and that's a big part of why this has become part of our lives. This land is here. these fields were cleared by somebody back in the 1800s, you know, and some of them slowly growing up. You know, we're starting to trim the fields back and bring this land back. I mean, it was abused. This was all old corn ground that was just pounded and sold for the past 25 plus years. And we've given it a rest, and we just want to give back to it and respect it. And in return, I think it's going to provide us with a long, healthy life, and it's going to provide you guys that are watching a chance to learn something, and our community is going to benefit hugely. I mean, we can produce a massive amount of fresh produce up here that our community can't get anywhere else locally. So we look forward to having you guys keep following us. You know, not every video is going to be skidders running and trees falling, and we just hope you guys take the time to get to know us a little better, which is the point of this.
We're in a lull right now, so we're not able to do a whole lot till things dry up and the snow goes away, and then
it's game on.
We'll be busy.
It's game on, and we're still learning how to YouTube.
This is all new.
Those of you who haven't done this, to have a camera just propped up here talking to it it's
a little awkward.
It's very awkward. We need to get like a poster of somebody to put behind it.
Yes.
So, anyways, we're glad that those of you who are following us, we can't thank you enough. We already know some people across the country watching, maybe around the world at some point, but
never know.
The other thing we just wanted to mention real quick was, if any of you have seen something specific around here that you want to see more of, like a specific video, please comment, because for us, we take a lot for granted living here.
Right.
And I'd be glad in this downtime between now and when we get ready to start haying, planting.
What do you guys want to see?
Yeah, what do you want to see?
What do you guys want from us?
We can show this house, anything. Just leave us a comment though. I'll personally get back to you and make a video that includes something you want to see. So.
And Alice has something to say.
Yeah, what do you want to say to everybody?
Make sure subscribe.
There you go.
Yep. Alice just wants everybody to subscribe if you haven't already.
And continue watching.
See you Thursday.
Thursday.
It's a snowy day, Alice.
Daddy, look what I'm finding.
Hold on.